I think, the day when the war started, and I was like, I can say I knew, but I was really confident that the market is to go down, and it was going up a bit, and I took some trades which were losers, and then when it came down, I made a big profit. So sometimes it comes to those drawdowns, but you need to trust your strategy, and if you do, you're gonna know that in the long run you're gonna be profitable. So that's how I
Yeah.
trade. I like to in this when I'm trading with CTI, I like to have at least 15 trades until my max drawdown. So I look at that. Of course, I'm gonna have like 5 or 6, maybe 7 trades in a row bad, but I'm gonna overcome them.
What's up, traders? In this video, I'm going to be interviewing Blagoje, who has recently passed not only the evaluation, but also the portfolio manager stage. So as you know, the evaluation is 7%, and then the first PM level 1 is 10%. He has done both, and he's done it within 3 months. And so this video, you'll get to learn who he is, how he trades, bank manipulations, all whilst doing a full-time architecture degree. So tune in, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments what you think. Hey Blagoje, thank you for being here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So congratulations, you've passed not only the evaluation, but you've also passed the level 1 portfolio manager, and now you are, I guess, at level 2 portfolio manager. So yeah, congratulations, well done on that.
Thank you very much.
It's definitely not, it's not easy doing it once. It's definitely not easy doing it twice, but it seems that you've had a very good month in February. You passed the evaluation, so was it in January or February?
In February.
Okay.
Like 10th or 11th of February.
Wow, fantastic. Yeah, because you started trading the second PM account on the 15th of February. Okay, so
yes, probably like that.
It's been just under a month. That's fantastic. So I'm curious, what kind of I guess what kind of routine do you have at the moment, and when did you actually start trading? How did you learn? So if you could answer some of these questions for myself, for obviously others that are watching, that would be great.
Well, first I started trading around 2019, and I first started with crypto, and then after some time I discovered Forex, and I liked it much more than the crypto, so I started looking on the YouTube, and everything I learned on the YouTube. I think if you take your time, and of course you can buy like mentorships and things, but that will maybe fasten it a bit, but you can take your time and learn everything for free if you have time, of course.
Exactly. That you're absolutely right. Google, YouTube, these are great resources for traders.
Yes.
I've learned so much on these platforms as well,
Of
and
course.
it's all for free. But there's for me personally, one thing I do kind of regret is not having a mentor in the beginning, right?
Yeah, that's probably my problem too. That is why it took like 2 or 3 years until I became profitable. If I had a mentor, maybe it would be a shorter period.
Man, you're really good. It took me to double the time. It took me 4 years. So yeah, and so what kind of routine are you following at the moment? What do you get up to apart from trading?
You think like what do I do, or?
Yeah, what do you do?
Well, I am a student of architecture on the University of Novi Sad in Serbia, and that is like main thing I do at the moment. And of course, I'm trading, and that is apart from that. But
Wow,
I have a time for both. So
that's amazing. Because studying architecture, are you in your first year, second year?
third year.
Third year now. Okay,
Yes.
so this is the time is very difficult.
Yes.
So how do you manage?
Now is the time in March when everything starts on the university. So we are going to see how it will be.
Right. Okay. Well, as you know, there's no rush. There's,
Of course.
if you need to take the month off trading, just focus on your exams and your coursework and things like that. I think maybe that would be the best option.
Yes.
As a student, you have to, because you are graded, and there are specific periods of the year when you have exams,
Yes, yes.
and
In
so
June, July, that is the time.
okay, so you have some time anyway.
Yeah.
Um, wow. So how do you manage your time then from studying and trading? What kind of routine do you follow there?
Well, a lot of time it overlaps because I'm studying architecture, and like the most of the times I'm drawing something on my laptop. So I can trade it at the same time when I'm doing my homework and my projects for the university. So that is really a great thing for me.
Wow. So what kind of strategy do you follow in your trading then?
Well, there are a lot of things, of course, what I look and uh, what gave me the edge in the market, but most of the times I'm looking for the manipulations of of course, in the markets, all the markets, there are manipulations by the big banks, and I'm trying to find those manipulations and trade off of them. So that is the main thing, but of course, there are other like fundamental things and maybe what are the changes in the interest rates and maybe the COT data and something like that that gives you like those little things that helps you trade better.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, well, let's have a look at your some of your trades. So we can all get a better idea as to what kind of trading that you follow. So you started it here on the 15th of February. Um, you trade quite a lot of the S&P 500 and the euro. Is that
Yes,
just the two assets you trade?
it's
Oh,
not particularly that I use just
okay.
those two, but at that time I saw setups just on those two pairs,
Oh, at that
USPT
time, yeah. I
500 is
see.
on pair, but
Actually, I see you had a really big trade on the dollar CAD.
yeah,
That,
yeah.
that was on the 2nd of March. Do you remember that trade?
Uh, I
It was a
I don't
short.
think so. It, uh, can you go?
Oh,
Yeah. It was short, yes. Yes,
yeah,
I remember. I remember, yes.
yeah. That looks like a very good trade. How many pips was that? It was about
Uh,
30 pips.
yes,
Nice.
probably. I probably most of the times risk like 10 or maybe less than 10 pips, so that is a good trade.
Yeah, exactly. And this one on the S&P 500, that was
Yes, in this month I had a few great trades on the S&P 500 because all of the things with Russia and Ukraine and everything was going down, so I took a few good trades on that.
fantastic. Yeah, there was definitely lots of opportunity
Yes,
on
yes,
all indices, but if
yes,
you
yes,
but the S&P 500 Nasdaq, there's so much manipulation there,
yes,
especially
yes.
above and below daily
You can
highs
see
and
it every
lows.
day, every day.
Yeah, every day there's just the and it's just mostly the algorithms that just do this.
Yes, yes, of course. They are
Okay,
predisposed to do those things. So
precisely, yes. So I think the first thing that stands out is you have really good risk management. So you managed to hit the 10% target with a 3.43 drawdown. Um, and that's obviously very impressive. You have a profit factor of 1.95. So this is really good. This is what you want to have. You want to have it very close to at least
around
2.0.
two. Yeah.
Yeah. And and your win rate, it seems that you take quite a lot of losses. So how do you handle your losses psychologically? I'd be interested to
Uh,
know.
well, I had one bad streak, but that was, I think, the day when the war started, and I was like, I knew, I can say I knew, but I was really confident in the market is to go down, and it was going up a bit, and I took some trades which were losers, and then when it came down, I made a big profit. So sometimes it comes to those drawdowns, but you need to trust your strategy, and if you do, you're gonna know that in the long run you're gonna be profitable. So that's how I trade. I like to in this when I'm trading with CTI, I like to have at least 15 trades until my max drawdown. So I look at that. Of course, I'm gonna have like 5 or 6, maybe 7 trades in a row bad, but I'm gonna overcome that. So
no, that's such an important skill to have as a trader, is trust in your system.
yes.
And it's really easy to let the emotions take over sometimes, and you think, and you think, oh, I'm wrong, or you get really angry, and so you end up just walking away because the emotions are too high. But if you just remain composed, remain calm, you will go through the losses, but eventually you catch the right trade.
I think that is the hard thing for a new trader to learn that, because when you start learning and you learn a new strategy and start trading it, and as soon as you have some bigger drawdown, you're going to start thinking if it is a good strategy, if I should see and try another one, and that's the problem, and you just try another and in the circle. So that doesn't go anywhere.
That's a big problem that I come across a lot with my students, is that they have a lot of strategy hopping.
Yes.
And strategy hopping is actually, it's not that bad if the strategies that you are learning are not suitable for your personality.
Yes.
But eventually it gets too much, eventually if you've been strategy hopping for 5 years and it's just on and on, it's a bit too much. And it goes that there might be a psychological issue there that people need to address. So what advice would you give funded traders that are in similar position to you, are studying in university, have a high demanding degree, and they want to make it as a funded trader? What advice would you give those guys?
Well, first, if you're still in university, you have a lot of time to be a good trader. So don't rush yourself and take the time to backtest. And backtesting, I think, is very important, because that is how you gain a trust in your strategy. First, you need to backtest it, and then trading it with a demo account, and then when you're trading it 3 or 4 months with demo profitable, then maybe you're gonna start trading the live funds.
That's really good advice. That's exactly the advice I gave some of my course members last week. It was literally that, and it is the long process. It's not sexy, it's not fun. But you have to follow that process in order to generate the muscle memory, generate the skills of not just knowing your strategy in the first place, right? That's just memory recall, if you think about it. But it's also the emotional intelligence, the resilience to go through these losses and continue to trust your system. And eventually, you catch that trade that it basically it wipes out all the losses. Exactly.
Yes.
So that's some really good advice, and I'm so glad that you gave it. So appreciate your time. Thank you once again, and congratulations. And good luck with your, not just your funded account, but with your architecture degree. I wish you all the best. And and I'm looking forward to seeing you progress and your success moving forward.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that interview. I certainly had the pleasure of meeting him. And so if you are interested in one of our funded programs, then head over to our website. The links are in the description. And if you found this interview valuable, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit that bell notification, because I'm going to be interviewing more traders and I'm going to be providing a lot more educational, valuable trading content for all you funded traders out there. On that note, I wish you success in your trading and good discipline. See you soon.